A chaos in Ahwatukee that began around 9 this morning and is still playing out right now. Neighbors describing it as a war zone as federal agents were shooting it out with suspected human smugglers near 48th Street in Elliott. ABC 15's Justin Pizzera joining us live. Justin, we know 2 federal agents were involved. What else have you learned?
Yeah, good evening, Faye. We do know that these federal agents, they were trying to serve a search warrant involving a human smuggling case here in Ahwatukee. Now, Phoenix Councilman Sal DeCiccio took to social media today, and he said that it were those suspects. They actually opened fire first on those federal agents. Then those agents did return fire. We do know that 2 suspects were shot, 2 agents also shot. They are expected to be okay. And then someone who Phoenix police are referring to as an individual was killed. We don't know the relationship between that person and this investigation, but I do want you to take a look at the condition of some of these vehicles involved, covered in bullet holes. Those pickup trucks that you see in this video, those are unmarked squad cars. They had bullet holes in the windshield. Also, a vehicle was in a brick wall, actually went through a brick wall here pretty close to the scene. Not sure why that vehicle lost control, but neighbors out here said that they heard what they thought was a crash and then pops, which they thought was construction.
I was in my living room. What did you watch? I just started hearing a bunch of popping, and the first reaction is, it sounds like guns, but you don't really think so. But it kept going and going and going, and it went on for quite a while. So again, 2 of those agents, those federal agents, were shot. They are expected to be okay. Also, 2 suspects were shot. 1 person was killed. But Faye, we talked to multiple people out here on both sides of this scene. All of them say that they heard 20 to 50 shots. So definitely a very scary situation for them.
Like a miracle that no one else was hurt in all of this. Justin, thank you. Our team coverage on today's federal shooting continues with ABC 15's John Treeweiler. John, you talked to some of those neighbors who were just shocked by all of this.
We did, Faye. This is normally what they tell us, a very quiet, mostly 55-plus community. But I want to show you a live look here at what we're dealing with on the other side of this scene from where Justin is. Look at the amount of evidence markers lining 48th Street right there. Just a massive amount. This was anything but a quiet neighborhood this morning. This is a massive crime scene, as we have showed you, and you can see the majority of witness accounts we had a chance to speak with this morning, and neighbors, they described this as hearing some sort of a crash, almost sounding like a chase was coming to an end. And immediately following that loud crash, that's when they say they heard anywhere from 20 to 50 gunshots ringing out very rapidly.
I heard a screeching tires, then I heard a slam like somebody hit a tree, and then I heard bang, 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 bang. Wow. Yeah, it was crazy. Like it was 50 shots.
Crazy indeed, as you can imagine, these neighbors hearing this. Again, get a live look here. You can see just how large this crime scene spans and the amount of evidence markers that are all over this stretch of road. Many of the neighbors out here, of course, you can imagine, telling us they've never heard anything or seen anything like this before, and many of them very thankful that with the amount of gunfire they heard out here, more people weren't hurt. We're live in Ahwatukee today. I'm John Treeweiler, ABC 15, Arizona.